Okay, so this time it's Aquarion, probably, possibly the worst tribe in all of Polytopia, especially for what we're doing now, which is I believe this is an 8-player game. Yeah, because we're in 8th place. See, we even start out, you even start out each game as the worst tribe. You're literally behind every other tribe when you start. So we went from 8th to 4th though, so it's not bad. I've seen some really good players play Aquarion consistently, but they definitely don't win consistently. They usually lose. I mean, they pretty much do it just, they just do it as because they want to be challenged, basically. And we couldn't even upgrade our capital. It's turn 6 now. We've only got one upgraded village. But I mean, I've done worse as other tribes. But so first thing you do, aside from getting your low level techs like organization and fishing, you're gonna basically once you get those, you're just gonna upgrade your villages to for level 2, and then you're primarily concerned with. Then you'd be primarily concerned with going for Tridentia. So there we go. We've got both of our villages upgraded to level 2. So now we're just going to try to reach those Tridents. I think I got lucky here because Kiku should have been able to get that village back or stop me from taking it. But apparently he didn't have a boat in the water. Or maybe I blocked it just right with my warriors. I don't remember. Either Kiku didn't have a boat in the water or the Kiku player is a little less experienced. Either way, we got lucky and we managed to take someone's village right off the bat. So turn 9, 11 stars turn. Nothing special, but not bad either, at least for Aquarion. So yeah, I think we'll make another rider here. No, warrior. Okay, we made a warrior because if we made a rider in that village, those 2 warriors maybe could have taken it. So I think our score is about even with Kiku here. So I get a crab. Okay, that's going to come in handy early. I don't really like crabs, but early on, it'll help you take a village or 2. They're the least useful super unit probably in the whole game. How did my rider get up there in the north? I think I missed part of the playback. Oh well. So yeah, let's see. I'm hoping it brings up the tech tree soon. There we go. Spearing. Spearing. So we got free diving. So you want to go what? Riding, free diving, and then spearing. And we're able to buy our first trident there. So the trident got knocked down to 10 health. So that apparently that ship there I just killed with my crab must have hit the trident. For some reason the playbacks, sometimes the playbacks get broken. Or sometimes I just don't hit record fast enough and I miss them. So it's pretty slow going here. I cannot attack that warrior in that village with that crab yet. I gotta wait till next turn because that crab already killed a unit. So I know it looks like he's still active and I could kill something with it, but not this turn. And a useful thing with tridents is, see how I attacked that warrior? I didn't need to attack the warrior. The crab could have taken him by himself. But attacking that warrior gives me the option of moving a second time during the turn, which I don't think I'm going to do it because my trident's only down to 10 health and another naval could easily kill him. So I'm just going to probably keep him right here where I feel he's safe. So we got 8 of 10 on the killer monument. Yeah. So the turn number is higher than the stars per turn right now, which is not good. But we get our crab in there. I mean, it's not good. Now the turn's 13 and our stars per turn's 11. not good, but it's still not bad for Aquarion because all we need to be able to afford is Tridents. And we 11 stars per turn, we can more than afford one Trident per turn. So here we go. We're able to double team this that warrior in that village there. We got our killer monument. We put a 15 health Trident in there. It still looks like I'm afraid to move my units too far because I don't want Imperius to just kill my Tridents. So I'm probably going to keep this 10 health Trident back here a little longer. But we will move our rider up. We don't really care about him. He's obsolete. At the time you get Tridents, your riders are obsolete. That is Kiku's capital down there in the south. And then I've got a fairly upgraded village I'm going to take here. So really, our economy is going to start taking off after we steal enough stuff from the other players. So yeah, definitely want to get out and explore and steal tech. Try to take villages that are upgraded because you can't afford to upgrade your own. Just so there's a strategy. Well, strategy number 1 is Tridents. Strategy number 2 is let's see. So what are we going to do before we convert these villages? Well, we found Luxador. He gave us shields. That could be handy if we get enough economy going that we can make battleships. Okay, there we go. I turned up the playback speed because that's killing me. I don't know. I'm just way too slow when I take my turns. But I mean, there's a lot that goes into the thought process. And it may seem like I'm taking my turns fairly fast, but I'm not. See, every time I hit that orange button on the right, I'm pausing the recording and I'm thinking to myself. And I might just leave the game for a few minutes and come back to it, or even an hour, and then resume the recording and resume the turn. But yeah, I'm definitely not making my decisions as fast as it looks when you see the playback. So we got some good Trident spam going on here. We got 3 now. Maybe that's not technically spam yet. Now we've got 4. Oh, we got 5. Got 5 Tridents now. Nice. So turn 15, 21 stars per turn, thanks to stealing our opponent's villages. And look, we had 2 crabs, and we just disbanded both of them. That gave us 10 extra stars. So yeah, crabs are great really early in the game. Helps maybe the second village. But once you're spamming Tridents, I mean, you can just, unless your crabs are next to a village you want to take, just disband them. They are by far or easily the slowest unit in the game. And you don't have time for that. Disband them, make some Tridents. Tridents are super fast because they move 2 squares. You hit a unit, they move 2 more squares. That's 4 squares per turn guaranteed. You put some roads in there. Tridents along roads, I think they move at least 4. And then you hit the other unit, and you can move another 2 at least. But yes, I guess they're just pretty much like riders. But I want to say with roads, they might be able to move more than 4 tiles. I don't know. We'll see that coming up here. I think I have an example of that in this game. But yeah, we're still low on the stars, but I think we're up to the point where we can make at least 2 Tridents per turn. It's another reason we want to disband our crabs. They take up population, and well, once your population's full, you can't spam any more Tridents. So yeah, I think it was a good choice to disband those crabs. And we're going to make quick work of Imperius here. I am moving around within the tiles I know he can't see. If you can see, none of my units are wounded. They're all at 15 health still. So his boat there wasn't even able to retaliate because it could not see. We're just in the fog. All of our units are in the fog right now. I think he did send a boat out earlier, but I marked exactly where it was. I mentally marked it, so I know where his vision is at this point. So Imperius is not going to be able to get any damage on any of our units here. Oh, except now maybe he... well, he can see my ship at least. And he puts his giant in the water, but doesn't upgrade it, and his giant can't see anyway. I don't know. At that point, there's not much you can do. His giant was dead. Did not retaliate on one of my units at all. Where did my ship go? Oh, I put my defender ship in his village, of course. And down here in the south, we found Barter. We're going to start harassing him. None of my tridents there are wounded yet either, but except for that unlucky one just found that giant, so he's dead. That giant's going to one-shot him, which in a way is good, because, I mean, I'd rather have a giant kill my trident than turn itself into a giant battleship. So if he does one-shot my trident, maybe not the best choice. But it might be like Imperius. It might be his only choice, because Barter probably does not have vision in the water yet. So if he puts that giant in the water without vision, it's just going to die needlessly anyway. I think that ruin down there south takes me quite a while to open. Oh, let's see if I can get that boat without... Yep. Nope, he did have... Well, of course he had vision there. We saw that boat move out onto one of the docks, or one of the ports. So we got a trident in his village. It's not going to live very long. He's going to put his giant in there, but then we're just going to kill his giant. So we did manage to hold on to this Imperius village. And I think both of these units, these naval units I'm attacking of Imperius's, might be giants. That boat with 10 health left might have been a giant. This ship with 22 health left is a giant. So... I'm not really liking... Maybe Imperius doesn't have enough money. I'm not liking what I'm seeing from him, though. You shouldn't have giants in the water if you can't turn them into battleships. Not at this stage of the game, when you know there's tridents out there, or battleships, or strong naval units. You don't want to put your giant in the water without it instantly becoming a battleship. So yeah, I was expecting to be able to... Oh, that's what happened. Barter made another giant. So Barter is apparently on a one village island. He's got 2 giants to his name. They're both down to 13 health now. So that's why I wasn't able to take that Barter city. He made another giant in there. Oh yeah, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So it's only 4. So the max they can move, by they I mean Tridentia, can move is 4 tiles. So yeah, they are just like riders. 4 tiles, hit a unit, move another 2, so that's 6. So of course, if you had more roads after you hit the unit, that'd be a total of 8 at the max. You know, I take that back. It'd be a total of 9, because no, it'd be 8. Oh yeah, it'd be 8, and then a rider could max out at 9. So a rider can move potentially one more unit, one more tile than a trident, because you got to factor in that a rider, if a rider moves 4, then it hits a unit it's attacking and kills it, it's going to move into that tile. So now that's 5. And then when it moves out of that tile, it can move an additional 4. So that makes 9. So there's some useless facts. I don't know why I even went down that road. Let's see. I've got a battleship now. I've got lots of tridents. I'm just going to say this game is pretty much over. But I wanted to show you what this map looks like. So Imperius had the most land of anyone else. It looks like they had 2 villages. It's a 2-village island. Barter had a 1-village island. Luxador was stuck there he only got up to one village. Kiku had 2 villages and couldn't expand because of, well, he got up to 3, and then I took his 3rd one right away. And then we've got, probably doing the best of all there is Yadak. So I just want to show how much water is on this map. Totally Aquarion's fault. Oh, and Kiku. They both add plus water to the map. So maybe it's a product of having both Aquarion and Kiku in this game together. Yeah, there's too much water. The other tribes, 1 and 2 village islands, that's one reason I was able to do so well. Lots of water, and the opponents weren't able to expand very fast. But I mean, you want to be lucky like that with the Aquarion.